Forest cake now. It comes out of the region of the southern part of Germany called the Black Forest. To do the Black Forest cake, you need basically these ingredients, which I'll just give you a quick rundown on. We have got the chocolate sponge here, which can have whatever size you like it to have. We've got sour cherries here. I've got some here for decoration purposes with stones in it. I've got some others without stones in it, so you don't bite on it when you eat the cake. I've got fresh cream here. I've got a chocolate custard, which we need for the bottom layer. I've got raspberry jam for the top of the cake, and we have got shaved chocolates to put around the cake and on top of it. And we've got the main ingredients of it, the Kirschtore, or Kirschwasser in German. To start off with, we take a sponge which you have already pre-prepared here. It is a chocolate sponge which at home you're best off making out of a sponge mix, which you can buy in any delicatessen or supermarket. I'm using a 12-inch tin, cake tin, to make this sponge in. You need 2 small packets which you buy in the supermarket. I take a knife. You probably won't have a long knife like that at home, so you can simply take a kitchen knife. What you do, you take the top of the cake, you cut here, just below the top of the cake, cut around all the cake, not right through, just all around the cake like this. And once you have cut all the way around, you simply slide it through the cake and you've got a perfect layer for the top. You put that aside and you cut the next one about 2/3 from the bottom. When you cut it around, you always can measure the edge from the top to the knife, and you keep that distance the same and cut all around again. You can do that easily with a short kitchen knife, and you cut through it again like this. Put it away and go one more, about half of what's left, half the distance of what's left. Cut right through again. Now if you've got problems to lift it up like I do, if it seems to break apart, all you do is take a plate and just slide it in like this, lift it up and push it across. Now we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers with the bottom. First we take this chocolate custard, put the chocolate custard on the bottom layer like this. I'll put it back. And we take a spatula knife, or any other knife for that matter, what you've got, and we spread it out over the whole of the sponge base. The chocolate custard is there to seal the sponge base from the cherry water or whatever liquid there's in the cherry left to sink through into the sponge and make it too moist on the bottom. Now you take the sour cherries without the pips in it and put them simply on the cake like this. Just cover nicely the sponge base, so you've got plenty of cherries on it, and everybody who gets a slice of it gets a few sour cherries. And on here, next thing you do is you put some cream on it. That's the first stage of creaming the cake. You wipe the cake around it. If you do it with, if you get yourself a spatula in some store, in some city store where you get all the kitchenware, you're best off, or simply use a knife, or I'll show you another method in a minute. Right, now you've got the bottom layer finished. You've got the base, the chocolate custard and the sour cherries on that, and then you spread the cream over it. And when you spread the cream over it, you just scrape it off so you can see the cherries nicely through. Now you take the next layer of chocolate sponge. What you do is, again, you slide under your plate and put it just in the middle of the cake, of the base you've got already done just now. Now comes the good part. you put some of the Kirschtore on it. You get that usually in a bottle shop, just ask for Kirschtore. But if you for some reason can't get any Kirschtore, you simply take any liqueur. Now you sprinkle that on, whatever amount you like. Some people like it a bit stronger, some people don't. So it's left up to you how much you want to put on. Right. Then you put more cream on this. Now, if you haven't got a spatula like that, you just use a cream horn and put your cream on it, like this. You turn the plate with a base and just simply spread it like that. And then you spread it off and put it back in a bowl so it's not too thick. You see, I only put the cream on very thinly so you can see the sponge still through on some parts of the where the cream is on top. Now you put the next layer on. Now the next layer is not the one you cut in the sequence, but it's a top layer because it's got the skin on the outside. You turn that around upside down so you get a half round edge on here, which makes it on top nice and level. On this layer we put some cherry juice, which is a juice of the cherries out of the glass where you take it, just like that. You can put plenty on it, just depends how big how thick this layer is.